Welcome back to another episode of What's Real and What's Not. Second episode with the camera, man.
I just can't believe we actually got the camera, bro.
Good shit, man. We appreciate everybody that's been viewing the episodes.
For sure. Man.
The video on YouTube, I think we up to like 45 views.
45, just about a week, a little
over a week.
Over a week.
I appreciate everybody that's been viewing, man.
Thank y'all,
We
bro.
got good shit. Keep coming. I just hope that y'all keep tuning in. But see, we got Tiger back with us this week.
Yes, sir.
Tiger, how was your weekend?
Man, it was good. Pretty good. You know, trying to catch up on schoolwork because ready to graduate. I'm ready to be done with school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How about you, my guy?
It was good. Did you go out?
I went out, but I chilled though. I was chilling. Nah, I went out a little bit, but nah.
Nah, he capped. See, I took his ass out, man. I took his ass out. We had a little party, little event, little set.
Definitely had an extravagant time with my boy.
Man, it was good vibes, man.
Yeah.
And that was like how Martin used to be before COVID and shit. It was just good vibes, man. Like this shit'd get lit at nowhere like 12 o'clock. You'd be like, God damn, everybody in that hole, everybody live, just having a good time, not thinking about shit. Great time. Man, but my fucking team lost to y'all team. I'm just
Philly finally got a win, you know. Hey, Philly out here, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts. Hey,
I can't wait till we fire our coach. I swear to God. Bro, that shit's so damn garbage, bro. The offensive coordinator, your ass, nigga. You got to fucking go. Head coach, your ass. Special team coach, your ass. Fucking Teddy Bridgewater, you can't fucking make a tackle to save your fucking life. Your ass, nigga.
Hey, that was a career.
I don't give a fuck what it was. This nigga was 2 inches.
Bro, if he dove.
But that shit was like Cam Newton against us in Super Bowl.
Hey, when he said
that's what he did.
But he didn't want to get hurt though.
Boy.
Hey, he think he might take y'all to the playoffs. So he saved himself for y'all so he can take y'all to the playoffs, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We looking at draft picks for these garbage ass quarterbacks anyway. We still finna be garbage.
Philly, I believe in y'all. I don't know what we're gonna do. But I believe in Jalen Hurts though.
And then I was upset we didn't record yesterday, man, cause yesterday was the 10-year anniversary of Take Care, bro. And I know I was shitting on Take Care last episode.
Oh my goodness.
It's 10 year anniversary. I fuck with it.
Has it been 10 years for real?
10 years.
Bro, we getting old like that?
Nigga getting old. I said, damn, 10 years?
Damn.
I said, damn, this hoe still ride a motherfucking classic, nigga.
What you was singing Rihanna's part of Take Care?
No, you've been hurt by someone else. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, they got the vibes, man.
Drake was in his feelings back then. He was definitely.
He was really in his feelings, bro. But anytime your heart break, just go put on Marvin's Room. No cap, you gonna be a shiesty ass nigga.
Marvin's Room puts you in a whole different mood, bro.
And then, bro, the second half of cameras, the good ones go.
Hey.
The good one. I be like, you right, nigga. I can't find nobody. Oh my god, the agony. But I played that
because he came in hard with that first one. I'm like, oh, okay, so we like, yeah, forget our feelings, right? And we gon'.
But this nigga went deep. But this nigga
good ones go. I was like, damn, Drake, just gonna put a nigga.
Hey, and then when he had Stevie Wonder, this ain't the end of the world, it's just the end of the world. Hey, that shit was fire.
Man, that was 10 years ago, bro. We was 11 years old listening to this sap ass being in our feelings, bro.
But truthfully, I didn't even listen to Drake until nothing was the same.
For real.
Yeah, but I was like, who this Drake nigga? Why he always his feelings type shit? And then I heard that, I said, oh, I know why.
I just remember my first song here from Drake was Find Your Love.
My first song was Forever.
Damn, that was my first favorite song. That was the first song I learned how to rap, like the whole thing, because him, Kanye, Lil Wayne, and Eminem, that was...
You see, him and Kanye made up today.
They did?
Jay Prince had them niggas hostage, bro. Oh, God.
Well, they shook hands, gave each other a hug, or what?
Post had a picture, and then the post was in the club in the video type shit. Hey,
that shit just
beware that shiesty that nigga, Drake. Hey, Kanye is shiesty nigga now. I'm telling y'all.
Hey, look, Kanye be too bipolar, bro.
He is bipolar. Shit, he off his fucking meds and shit. But I'm not bashing that ass. Nope. Shit, I got family members bipolar.
Nah, it's just like I feel like Kanye is just like he's famous, so all the attention is gonna mess up his mind even more. Make him do all this crazy stuff, you know, make him go crazy.
Mm-hmm. But shit. Let's get off that. We weren't trying to get on that. My fault. I just had to show appreciation for take care. But so the first topic we're gonna talk about is something you brought up. It was it tricknology?
Tricknology.
Tricknology.
So
what exactly is that?
I finished The Harder They Fall. Loved it. Great movie, bro. I watched that. I watched it 3 times.
Bro, I watched that shit again yesterday, bro.
Bro, this shit is good as hell.
Shit's phenomenal.
It's like, in my opinion, even though Rufus Buck was the bad guy, that wasn't the bad guy.
He wasn't.
I can't really consider him a bad guy.
Nigga, my favorite character was Cherokee Bill, bro.
He was cold.
And Jim,
they
talk too much.
They said Cherokee Bill cheated. But if you listen to what Cherokee Bill said, I hate people that talk too much.
And he said it's not about who the fastest, it's about who alive and who's dead.
Jim was sitting there counting down for 5 seconds for like
long ass 5 seconds.
He said 5.
He put a bullet in 4.
And then he started talking. Then put the bullet in.
And it said Cherokee Bill. Next thing you know, boom! I said,
I was just like, damn, bro. He just blasted his face off. He's like, why do they have to count so slow? I'm like, damn. And then he took out old boy from behind.
What's his name? Pickett Puckett.
Yeah. Bill.
I like
Bill. What is it? What's his name?
Everything was Puckett or something.
I thought his name was Bill Puckett or something.
Something like that.
But he was
cold too though. He was sniping.
Dude from the distance. I was wild.
Wait. So what was what kind of scenes had like tricknology in that film?
Tricknology was basically, I heard it was about basically talking about making y'all see one thing, but it's really meaning another thing. So they was talking about like white tricknology in there. Like if y'all seen the film when on the train right before Regina King shot the train conductor dude.
Yeah,
he about to say what?
Nigga, he's about to say nigga.
He's hard R.
He's about to say, he's like, damn, why don't you get out the way, you nigga?
Boom.
He's like, and she was like, don't say this, start with N. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly. He was like, nincompoop. I don't want to be no nincompoop. But so then in another scene when they killed all them military folks that was escorting Rufus Buck, the reason why they got killed was they killed women and children for some silver. So that's how they got permission to kill all of them and everything. But if you look, when they went to, who was it? It was what's his name to the robbery?
With who? What robbery?
When they had to go do the robbery.
With the white folks?
Yeah, with the white folks.
Oh, that was Cuffy.
Cuffy and
Nat.
Yeah, Nat and Cuffy had to go do the robbery, but they didn't kill no white folks. So I heard in the video this dude with Charles Woods, he was saying that basically the only way in films they'll say that they'll kill a white person, is justified for a black person to kill a white person, is if they do something wrong, which he was about to train was about to say the N-word. The military man that was escorting Rufus Buck had killed women and children for them silver, for that silver, but they didn't kill none of those people in the bank, because Nat Love was sitting there saying about the hardest part is not killing anybody, but yet they didn't kill anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know if that was really tricknology. I just love the film. I personally love the film because we didn't get any cowboys growing up. We didn't see no black cowboys.
At all.
It was just
white folks.
Woody.
Oh God, Woody. And fucking them old black and white films.
Yeah, old westerns and all the black. I don't even remember seeing black people in westerns.
Hell no, they wouldn't.
So,
but that's good information though. So, but they definitely wasn't finna kill them white folks because it was all white town.
Oh yeah. But they stole all that money out of there. I find that pretty crazy.
First of all, the dude that had the white boy, he said, the Nazareth, don't do it, Playboy.
Hey, he was shaking the gun. He was shaking with the gun. He was like, you might miss, but I'm not gonna miss.
Phenomenal actor. Jonathan Majors, phenomenal actor, bro.
You know that was I don't think a lot of people noticed, but you know Jay-Z helped produce that.
Oh yeah, because I know he produced the soundtrack. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know he produced the movie.
That was yeah, that was a great movie, man.
Great movie, man. But now that we talk about shit, white girls. So it was this forum on campus, and it was this question why do black dudes like to date white girls? Well, I feel like I got a good perspective on this, because I'm half white, half black. And I mean, I really don't know because I don't really prefer white girls, and I'm really see. My mom found out about this podcast, so I don't want to bash white women, but they just not for me. I just don't feel like white women bring to the table what black women do. I feel like black women just like all in like above, way better. They stronger, more independent, beautiful. Hell,
I just feel like you just can't get that love. As a black man, I can't get the right love unless it's from a black woman, because she'd be the only one that knows how to.
I don't think white women would understand the soul of a black man either.
That goes with a lot of it. I mean, I've heard a lot of ridiculous takes on why black men want white women over. Like, I understand having a preference, but to sit there and be like, I don't like black women because
I've heard it because
I've heard attitude.
I've heard attitude. Like they were like hit. They were like abused by by black women, and
like some Ari and G Herbo shit.
Yeah, like they was abused by like black women. Like most black women they feel like they was like mentally abusive to them, and like they didn't really understand them. But then when I went to a white girl, I felt like they was felt like they understood them more, and like
it was more caring and more supportive.
Well, I feel like that's bullshit.
Yeah,
right? I feel like that's bullshit because I just feel like niggas want to be in control all the time. They just didn't have control, and they couldn't they couldn't take an independent black woman.
Stand up for certain things that shouldn't be right. Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of old fashioned, morals and how things are looked at. It shouldn't be like how certain things run a house. Was how it used to be back in the day: women cleaning, women cooking, all that stuff. But now it's really more gender neutralized.
Yeah, I was like, so you think gender roles are like negated now?
Yeah, there is no, which is great. I definitely think that's how it should be. Cause
facts, shit. I cook and clean all the time. Man,
I feel like that's an essential in life. Like if you don't know how to at least clean, man, it's gonna be hard for you out in the real world now.
They can always look up on YouTube. It's always a how-to manual on YouTube how to do everything.
Everything. You can do whatever you want.
Although I feel like just black men just, I'm not gonna say all, but then like it's like certain black dudes they just they just don't find black women attractive to them.
Yeah.
But I feel that's kind of weird because shit, they embody you. So like I feel like you don't find yourself.
I feel like how can you not be attracted to a black woman?
Beautiful. And like a lot of white women try to embody black women.
Yeah,
like with the hair, with the looks, what they wear, try to get curves.
Slang. Oh my! I can't stand the slang. I can't stand the slang.
I can't stand a Memphis white girl. I'm not even going to cap. I'm not even going to cap.
It's like it's two types. There's a really really country one.
I can't stand that shit either.
And a really really hood one.
If you real country, I just automatically say, "Oh, yo, ass racist." No, but
because they probably got the Blue Lives Matter flag in their house.
But this one white girl, she really like this is like she was sheltered all her life, and she cool as hell with my good friend. She asked me if she said what's the difference between light skin and mixed people, like cause she didn't understand or like light skin and black. She didn't understand because she lived in a town where she was going to like no black people. Yeah. Like for real. But it was an honest question because she like black dudes herself. She like light skinned dudes.
Right.
And I just told her, I said light skin that's a form of black. It's a lighter tone black person. And a mixed person is like you black and white. they look the same, but they're not the same person.
Right, they different DNA or some type of
Yeah.
culture difference.
Yeah, like when I heard that, I said, "Damn, you don't know what that shit means." Like,
Cause people, regular black people might sit there and think that we're like related, when we're two completely different. We're not completely different, but we're different.
shit, we got that at the little sit.
Oh yeah.
Someone thought we was brothers. I said no.
Nah.
Shit, we might as well be brothers, but shit, but
I'm half Japanese and half black, and he's half black, half white. It's the same, but
different as fuck.
different as hell. Like
Different as fuck. No cap. But do you think men have problems being vulnerable with women?
oh, bro, most definitely. Even I would even say like I know myself. I would.
Oh, facts. I know myself.
Because it's hard opening up. Because I feel like we've all been there at one point. We've opened up to somebody, not necessarily a female. I'm not gonna sit there and say but we've opened up to somebody, and they've sat there and threw that shit right back in our face.
Mm.
So
You could be it.
my fault.
I'll just cut it out.
Let me grab my shirt.
That shit was wild, bro.
Bro. I'll tell you, like, every girl in that room got up and left. Like, and, like, they were standing at the door because Jay asked about, like, why can't black dudes date, or why are black dudes dating white girls? And then this one dude was like, well, I feel like white girls are easier than black girls. And every black girl in the room took that as, like, black girls got hella attitude. So they started spazzing and shit, and they got out the door. And instead of leaving, Janika come back in and she brought up slavery and shit. And she's like, yes, I don't even understand how y'all could possibly think that shit or whatever. And I was like, oh my goodness. And from that part on, there was a lot of tension in the room, so it was hard for anybody to answer.
Dang, we should have been there.
Damn, I might leave that in. I ain't gonna lie.
We
And
should
see
have
what?
been there.
It was bad. No, y'all both should have been there because that's what I was gonna realize. I was like, I mean, we always talk about like, I got a black mom and shit, so I should love black women. But there's niggas that got white moms, like, so why
That's why I said the only person that can really answer that is like a big
And
person.
Colton was in there. Colton tried to answer, bro, and people got upset. So, because Colton got a white, I think his mom was white, and he dated a white girl. So it was like everybody looked at that nigga when we first brought up the question.
Dang.
I felt bad, but it was intense.
I could have answered that.
Don't be hating on other race. Just like what you like, man. Don't.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, bro, I don't see why it's really a question.
It ain't gotta be a controversial thing. It's like the whole colorist thing, man.
Facts.
Colorists shouldn't even exist. Why are we hating on each other's skin color?
That's just not even real. But what? So I was talking about the. You said vulnerability with women.
Yeah. I feel like it's pretty hard, especially these days.
Do you feel like women try to act like dudes too much?
I'm talking about like it just depends, because some really do try to be independent.
No, I'm not saying that. More like they trying to have like they want to be like one of the boys.
I feel like that has come a lot more generalized now, most definitely.
And in music, they was talking about having hoes and shit.
Yeah. About
So,
fucking and sucking now, like
getting a nut off.
It's definitely a lot more different because it's. I feel like now women have more say so. They couldn't do that, 30, 40 years back. They would have been like, who's this lady talking about getting a nut off and shaking her ass in front of a bunch of dudes?
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, she a hoe.
Do you feel like it's more acceptable now?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Cause you got Megan Thee Stallion, bro. She's hot, like she's hot shit.
Mm-hmm.
And what she talking about?
Man.
Well, she be on the beat talking about some. Give me that. We're like, bro.
Give me that walk. I got that walk for you.
She be want to bounce. I'm like, bro.
I be like, yeah, that's successful, but shit.
I just don't think that should be like that type of music in general, like fucking and hoes and all that. I don't really like listen to that all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say but males been doing that shit since the beginning of time.
Right. But I'm saying like fucking and hoes and gang bang and all that stuff, like them type of subjects is.
Oh yeah, this shit ain't for me.
This shit ain't, yeah. put some mind into your shit.
Oh, yeah, but the vulnerability men have. Well, I think that they just don't know how to show it with women.
Yeah.
Because they always was like they like bros all the time,
Yeah.
and they so used to.
And it's different how we show, how we open up to each other. Cause we'll sit there. I think we'll joke about it. We'll say something where we're like, man, yeah, we don't really care about that shit. But deep down, we really do care about it.
Yeah.
As to women, when we open up to women, they'll get the whole shebang, and then they'll know that deep part that hits us, and then sometimes when you get to arguing, boom, she used that.
I mean, but women be taking advantage when you go soft.
Yeah.
So I
feel like that's why it's hard to be vulnerable.
It is.
But it's I think it's coming to time now where men being vulnerable is gonna be a lot more easier.
Hell yeah. In time,
definitely.
It gets easier as generations go. So how do you think the childhood trauma could affect the family that you're trying to create?
Well, I think that plays a big role. Like
how so?
Like whatever you could be doing, or whatever you went through as a young kid, whether not having somebody in your, for us, not having a male figure, not seeing how a man's supposed to be a gentleman or take care of certain things.
Yeah, I was saying like a lot of people grew up in broken homes.
Yeah.
So either they don't have a mom around or a father around.
Right.
Like for me, I don't really have my father around, but I had like my grandfather.
Right.
But like I feel like you got to learn how to deal with that shit as you get older.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people try to dismiss the fact that they didn't have that as the way like they were stronger or something. And they don't really.
They act like there's something wrong with it. It's like, man, it's okay. You can have that then.
They don't really confront the issue.
Yeah.
And then they'll jump into relationships, and it kind of creates like an impasse.
Yeah. They don't even realize how that shit really connects all at once.
You take it through?
Yeah. I just don't wait till I was done talking.
Oh, you're gonna be waiting there a minute.
Just had to wait for that statement.
But yeah, it definitely. I feel like it affected me a lot. For I say for a long time. Well, I say I fit in better. Like I can talk to women better than men because I just didn't grow up with men around. I grew up with a lot of women.
Right.
So it's easy for me to get along with them.
Women are actually a lot easier to speak to.
Oh, facts.
Too. Like you can, because as even though sometimes you do get shit thrown in your face, they will be there for you. Like they'll be there listening. Probably like mother's love, bro. You fucking scrape your knee, even though it didn't hurt. You don't want to be like, come here,
Yeah.
Let me give you a hug to make it feel better. Shit, ain't nothing gonna beat that, bro.
Facts. And I don't like to bring up zodiac signs, but I'm a Cancer, which is the mother sign, which I feel like that plays a part for me and how I'm like able to I'm probably thinking I'm like my mom's best friend.
For real?
Yeah.
See, I'm not even deep to all that. I'm not hip to that yet. I just know I'm Sagittarius, man.
Fire sign. Fiery. No cap. But one thing that really people talk about mental health, but they don't really talk about men's mental health. Well, I guess it's talked about, but not really.
Yeah, I feel like it's just now starting to get awareness. Like NBA players, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Love, they started to come out with it. Even a couple of NFL players, Dak Prescott was talking about it, and I think Atlanta's tight end, Hurst, I think it was.
And Calvin Ridley, he said he had to step away from football.
And Lane Johnson from Philly, he just came back from having because they've been popping pills in these folks when they get hurt.
Fact.
So they get too dependent on all that stuff. And
do you think men sometimes take advantage of that too much, or do you feel like
like the drug intake?
More like a lot like Ben Simmons, for example. Like say like you just want to think you're just or relying like it's mental problem. I'm not there. I can't do it. I can't do the work.
Or you use saying people would use that as an excuse.
Yes, as an excuse to why you can't do something.
I feel like that's a dangerous thing to play in right now since it's so early. Since we're just trying to get the word out there, man, everybody's mental health matter. Because it's sort of hard sitting there saying like, hey man, you don't feel that way, because we don't really know, how like Ben Simmons would feel. Because I mean, for him, he might feel like he really got messed over and all this stuff and all that. But to us, we like, bro, you getting paid millions of dollars. It doesn't matter about that. But to him, it's the love of the game and something 10 times more different.
Yeah. So with mental health, because you said a friend of yours, you ain't got that name, that he was struggling with depression.
Yeah.
And you said he thought it was just like something you can beat.
Right. I've definitely heard that more than once. I actually used to think that myself, like depression is just something that you just beat and you're done with it. Nah.
That's a
it's something that you beat it, then it'll be your mind. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. I feel like you'll beat it, then something new will come up. Then that's your test right there. It'd be like, if you can beat it, then hey, you're beating the depression so far.
How often have you how often has depression like come back and like left in your life?
Man, it's so. Let's see, like since COVID and all that stuff, it's definitely been up and down. But I've definitely gotten to where I could control it a little bit. Of course, there's days, man, even weeks where I'll be out of it. But I try to take like the emotion out of a lot of things, like a lot of situations in life, because when you think with emotion, it really hurts you at the end. You get mad over something little, then you realize, man, that wasn't even worth getting mad over.
Yeah, like so like depression, like so I was talking to my friend about this because of COVID, like the mental health really like spiked up.
Yeah.
Because you're in the house, you're always thinking and shit, and it's weighing down on you.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my friend, and she was like, yeah, it done played with a lot of people's like minds, especially when COVID first started in 2020.
Yeah.
It was locked down. You couldn't really do anything.
Right.
You were just in your mind the whole time, in your head the whole time, and that's why like depression has like been like the highest it's been like ever, and like it's just like damn.
Yeah, it's pretty scary how, I think it's better the fact that we all know that we're not alone at the end. I think that's what makes it better. At the end of the day, to make sure that you know that you're not alone in this. Like even star athletes, maybe some actors are even coming out talking about how, man, you're not alone in this. Even people with millions and millions of dollars can go through the same thing.
When did you first realize that you were depressed?
I think I probably like 10th or 11th grade, man. When basketball stopped becoming fun, most definitely. It just felt like it was just routine. Everything was just, I had to drag myself to be there because I felt like I wasn't doing it for me. I was wasting my own time because I wasn't getting the opportunities I feel like I should have.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty interesting because like a lot of people don't catch depression early on.
Right.
Because I didn't feel like I was depressed until I probably got into college. That was like the first time I realized I had depression, and then I looked back. I said, damn, I was really depressed like all throughout high school type shit.
Right, you just didn't really know.
Yeah, you didn't know what it was. You like
look back, it's like, damn, I was, some. Wow.
You just be like, damn, why the fuck am I feeling like this? I just don't feel like myself. I don't have any energy.
Question a lot of shit, yeah.
Yeah, you be like, I don't really have confidence.
Yeah.
Like for me, that was like a big thing. In high school, I didn't have any confidence within myself.
It was a lot of whys being asked, and I feel like once you feel like you got your own purpose, that'll fulfill you yourself, because you're in this life to fulfill yourself, nobody else.
Facts.
Like, not your mama, not your daddy, not your sister, brother, nobody but yourself. So, some people could want you to do for this, but if it ain't make you happy, then why do it?
And when did you realize that?
2020. I ain't gonna lie, 2020 probably changed my life for the better.
Yeah.
I had a lot of trials and tribulations during that year. I feel like 2020 was the year a lot of us had to sit down and reevaluate and sit there. We sat there in our own house and we were stuck with the decisions that we made. Are you happy with it? Are you not? If you are, keep doing what you're doing. If not, make a change, or you're gonna be stuck like this forever.
Fact. I mean, I don't know when it might have clicked for me in 2020. I'm not sure, but I feel like 2019, 2018, 2017.
Yeah.
I kept thinking about it. I was like, damn, Well, it might have been 2018 where I just kind of was like, no wait, it was 2017. It was the summer of 2017. I read this book called The Alchemist, and it was like real inspirational ass book. And I was like, damn, I gotta start like doing shit for myself.
Yeah.
Can't no one else make me happy but me and the shit I do. And it was just like, it was a real eye opener. And of course, you fight. I fight with depression all the time.
Right.
It comes on and off. You just gotta push it out of your mind as much as you can.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back. And it's just like, damn, that shit's tough. It ain't anything you can beat.
Yeah, it's not something that that you get over. It's something that you get better at every day.
So like, what are some like activities or like hobbies that kind of like made you stop thinking about the picture? Kind of pulled you out of it.
Man, I liked let's see, like I like just being to myself, like being alone, watching being on YouTube, watching educational stuff. You know, being us how we be intellect and we watching that woke stuff, but I like watching like educational stuff. Like I would sit there and watch Dick Gregory. I used to watch a lot of Dick Gregory videos. For y'all don't know him, y'all definitely need to check him out. Comedian, civil rights activist, man. He talks about a lot of stuff that'll you know that'll make you question a lot of stuff. But you know he don't say nothing that you can't look up.
Facts. So that kind of helped you.
That really helped me, you know, realize like damn, like we represent light in this darkness of the world, basically.
So would you say you're an introvert or extrovert?
Introvert, most definitely.
Okay.
If it ain't the same people that I'm with, you know, I feel like we've all been around the same folks. You and I have been around the same folks for the longest. So if it ain't them, I'm really just to myself.
Yeah.
Focused on what I'm doing.
Cause like me, I'm an extrovert.
Right.
And like shit that helped me was just like being around people that lifted me up, kind of pulled me out of the little dark cloud I was in.
Right.
And like listening to music, that was like my safe place where I felt like I wasn't judged.
Yeah.
I could listen to what I want to listen to, and it felt like the musician I listened to was going through the same shit I was going through. Like when I was I started when I went to Bartlett like 10th grade. And I was like, I would listen to Nothing Was the Same by Drake. And it felt like I was like, damn, this nigga understand me type shit. No cap.
That's how I feel like J. Cole, bro.
Like you with J. Cole.
I feel like J. Cole, and yeah, I feel like J. Cole music probably the only music that'll sit there like keep me in my like calm mode, because like when I listen to him rap, I feel every single thing he say. Like yeah, that's the stuff I need to be listening to and being in tune with.
I love J. Cole. I fuck him tough.
They be spitting them bars, man. They be speaking that real stuff.
Hell yeah. But the last thing I want to tackle is about the so it's a lot of social media about red flags and shit. Do you yourself have any red flags?
You know, of course, I'm gonna have to say, hell no. No, I'm just playing. Nah,
As self-reflective.
Honestly, yes, I do have red flags like everybody else. Nobody's perfect, including myself. I know one of my biggest red flags is gotta be being nonchalant. I'm not really.
That's a lot of men.
Yeah, I see it is in a lot of us, but I feel like I'm really like I'm not materialistic. I don't care about social media, so like something could be happening on social media. I just don't care for that. You know, I'm not big into gifts. It's like the only way I'll know you're for me is you prove your loyalty. You're just there for me. That's it. Nothing. You ain't gotta do nothing special. You ain't gotta do a back to the one hand. No, none of that stuff. You just be loyal. Just be true to me. That's it. But you know, one of my red flags is I really am nonchalant, because one of all that excessive arguing, because arguing comes with everything, friendships, family, relationships, but unnecessary arguing, not being able to have a conversation. That's when I'll tune out and I'll shut down. You mentioned this earlier, not being able to apologize.
Facts.
I know I've definitely been like that before. It takes me a little bit to apologize, because yeah, it definitely does.
Well, see, my red flags, I had a conversation with this person, like my sister. Hopefully I can get her on the show later. But cause she's real observant, and like she'll tell me anything I'm doing wrong and anything I'm doing good. And she told me some of my red flags are. One of them was like I have a bad attitude. Like I have a good attitude, but when I'm like just don't want to talk to anybody, like my social battery's running out. I just have a real bad attitude. Like
just F everything, a whole bunch of.
she said like anytime like someone just looking at me in the vicinity, I just get fucking mad. I just get angry at everything. Which I do agree with that because like I don't want to be bothered, and then you're bothering me, and I can't say that I don't want to be
around you.
Yeah.
But you gonna have to take the hint by me being an asshole to you.
Facts. And of course I'm a natural extrovert. But when I fucking want to be left alone, because I love my space, I want to be fucking left alone. And when people bother me, it just irks me. And another thing I do, she said I say the word bitch too much, which I really do. I love saying the word bitch.
Hey, he does say bitch a lot.
I do, but it's just how I communicate. Anybody that's cool, we know I say bitch way too much, but it's all in good fun.
I'm talking about excessively. You say enough for the both of us, man.
I say it for everybody, bitch, all the time, bitch.
Like Black Youngster.
And bitch. Hey, that's my favorite song, Gang Gang. Hey, bro, I love that song.
Just like Black Youngster.
I love that. Let's see, another one she said was like, she said my view with women. She said. Deep down, she said, something in the back of my head, I just really despise women. Now,
you're a woman hater, Craig.
I know, I love women, man. It's just sometimes they do shit, and I don't really understand.
Like what?
They just do stupid shit that I don't agree with, and it's pretty common sense of why not to do it. Yeah. And then you do it, and that just fucking irks me to the fucking
give me an example. Like, what's one thing women do that's stupid?
A lot of shit. Wow, man, but going like
the number one thing that irks your soul.
Well, one, you fucking with a toxic ass nigga, bro, and you know he's not good for you. You keep coming back. Like, oh, that irks my soul. Feel like, look, bitch. I promise you. Like, you know what you're doing and stop doing that shit.
Oh my god.
Because I don't want to be the one to tell you. Because when I tell you, I'm gonna be an asshole. Because that bad attitude start creeping out. Look, for real, like, it's just so fucking idiotic. Like,
hey man, it's the comfortability of what people get out of that. They get too comfortable. That's what I come to realize. It's just they get too comfortable.
Yeah.
And they don't want to be alone. They scared to be alone, so they go back to.
Oh. But especially like my woman friends, like women that I do care about, that just irks me. Cause like, motherfucker, you know I care about you. I know you're doing stupid shit, and I'm trying to stop you from doing that stupid shit. And now you pissing me off, and now I don't want to talk to you anymore. But I can't control them. They do what they want to do. I do what I want to do. Let's see, another one. She said, I got a lot of red flags. It's okay. I'm working on all of them. I'm trying.
I don't even do self-realization evaluations like that. So
you got to.
I know that I definitely gotta do that.
And you really want to find someone that just observes you a lot and just wants the best for you, and ask them like, hey, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And she's really helped me understand myself a whole lot more. So I really appreciate it. She said I'm a colorist. I haven't. Well, if you want to say I'm a colorist, okay, that's cool. I don't.
Hey, color.
I'm trying to work on that.
Colorism and racism out this fucking world.
So where did colorists come from? I don't even think that's fucking real.
I mean, my thing is, colorism only exists because us black people made it exist. Why the fuck are we discriminating against each other? Mm-hmm. We already got our backs against the wall, and why the fuck are we hating on each other? It just doesn't make any sense. There should be no. I mean, everybody has their own preference, yes, but you ain't gotta hate on another. What's it called? Just like going back to why black men date white women. I would hope it'd be because that's their preference.
Yeah, not because you don't like the other race, your own race.
Like black women who you more than likely came from. You know, don't want to hate black women. Like, come on, man.
And I think, because I don't apologize, same as him. Well, for me, I just think if you apologize, you're fucking weak.
Damn, dude. Weak.
But I don't mean to say weak. It's just you know what you did and you meant it, and like don't apologize for shit you meant.
Well, it just depends.
But I'll apologize when I'm wrong. I don't apologize often, but when I'm really when I did some fucked up shit, I be like, damn, I really shouldn't have did this shit.
But you don't say I'm sorry.
I say I'm sorry very little. But when I
He be like, damn, I really fucked up.
But when I
and
do,
just walks out.
No, I'll be like, I'll do self-reflection. I'll be like, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to come at you like that. I didn't mean to hurt you, but it's just shit I said, and I gotta apologize. Like for real. I'll do it with people I care about. But if I don't give a fuck about you, the fuck I'm sorry for.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel you on that. That's
It is what it is. And then my last red flag is she said when I argue with someone, like that I aim to kill that person. Well, yes, I want to win the argument. You're not gonna fucking beat me. And
you're just competitive at it.
Well, I like to be right. And I'm not right.
I mean, who doesn't like to be right?
But I know when I'm wrong. But then, if you're trying to come at me like, hold up, I feel like I'm being attacked. I gotta defend myself.
That is true.
And of course, when I defend myself, I tend to go too far. I just be like,
you be at everybody's throat, don't you?
I'll be at everybody. Well, when they come at me, you best not miss, cause I'm not missing shit. Cause
all I'm saying is you better bring your shit to court, cause I'm ready to.
Bring some. You better bring ammunition, hey, cause I got receipts on everybody.
I'm not gonna argue with you unless I know I'm gonna win the argument. If you gonna win the argument, hey, you got it, man. I'm not gonna waste my time.
Do you have any green flags?
Green flags? I think I'm very caring. Like, if I know that you down for me, man, I'll do whatever it is for you. Money ain't a thing. I mean, money. I don't believe money's real, anyways. Money's just what you make of it. You let that shit control your life, well, you in for a rude awakening. But loyalty, I'm very loyal. I'll care for you for sure. That's the main things, man. I don't feel like we just need a bunch of good things.
No.
We don't need a bunch of bad. Well, I mean, if you got a bunch of bad things, well, then you know what you need to go do. You need to go work on yourself. Go find Yahweh.
I don't have a lot of bad things. It's just the bad things stick out.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
But it ain't like stick out like, damn, bro.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you a bad person.
You fucked up, you need to go. Nah.
No. I see some of my green flags are like, she told me that I have a really like lit spirit. Like I'm just a good person, fun person to be around where I'm at. Said I'm very chill. I agree with that. I really don't get out of character unless you piss me off, and I don't get pissed off that often. Usually I hold the shit in.
Don't let him lie to you like that. He says bitch excessively, so.
That don't mean I'm pissed off. People, my friends know when I say bitch for play and when I say bitch for real.
Gosh.
When I say bitch for real, it's on. Well, let's see. I'm a very good person to have conversations with. Like I listen and then I talk when I do care. I don't care about a lot of shit, but when I care for real. I care hard. That's just me.
I love that. That needs to be on the shirt.
Hey, when I care for real.
When I care, I don't care a lot, but when I care for real.
Facts. Like it's just how it is. Let's see.
That might have to be our first shirt that we put out.
Oh, Jesus.
It's gonna be say Craig Dawson. I don't care a lot, but when I do, I care for real.
Hey, you know what I care for you. I go above and beyond. I'm always there for you, no matter what. It's you don't even gotta say shit. I'm there. I see another one. Music taste. Oh my God, my shit is. Oh my Jesus.
And if you don't like my music, you ain't gonna be around me at all.
Yeah, that's a big red flag for me when it comes to music. If you don't got music,
that's for anybody, friends, family, don't matter who it is, cause that's
facts.
We all listen to the same shit around here, basically.
Yeah, but I didn't like how social media would just point out the negative shit about red flags without trying to do green flags and shit. I feel like that's fucked
Well,
up.
you know that's how social media is. They gonna portray the negative shit before the positive shit.
Yeah, but I wanted to put out the green flags. But before we wrap up this episode, I really just want to detail about like what this actual podcast is. You know, it's what's real and what's not, and we are authentic, genuine to the core,
raw, real deal,
raw. And some people tell me they be like, you go off a script. I be like, I got talking points, but for real, it's just me, us talking.
Just us. Well, whether we fuck up or not, it's
Facts, and
That's what it is.
that's why I love doing the podcast. Cause you say you love doing the podcast, cause you just feel like
I just feel like it's not venting, but it's sort of like venting. Like this is where we got people that viewed it. My thing is we got people that actually like view this stuff. I really feel that.
they really think it's really good, which I really fuck with, like to the core.
I would love for them to throw in suggestions of what we should talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that'd be
Give us critiques, honest critiques.
bruh, critique the hell out of me. I don't care. Hurt my feelings in that big shit. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I've been told to cut down the podcast. I try, but we enjoy talking about the shit we like to talk about.
If you don't like it, then fuck it. Don't watch it.
But like your attention span ain't that long, but fuck it. You ain't gonna view the whole thing. As long as I see a view, we got the view.
We gonna drop some gems for y'all. That's
every episode.
Every episode.
But like I said, this another episode down. We will appreciate anybody that views, give us critiques, and shit. Hit us up. Hit us up on my socials. We might not respond. No, but I am making a Instagram page for this podcast. So please check in.
And I'll make a Twitter one.
Facts. We are making it. So send us suggestions. Please, thank you. And oh wait, I'm not finished yet. Oh, thank you. Have a good night.